said he wanted to have a briefing, but anybody have radios to get fetch shots, or someone can go jump and get a fetch shot, see if Landrick's there.
I'll do it.
Thank you. If he's there, tell him, ask him if we want a briefing. If so, we're ready.
I need to go and grab a couple of extra radios.
I need to get fortified too. I can do that. Real quick.
Did that too. To be fair, the little pup when he was like 13 is the funniest video ever. Just God, I just hate how you're like talking to someone and then it's just, yes, you are now a fox. I hate that video. It's a little pup and he just goes, yeah, bro, if I got big titty, big ascara. And you're like, oh no. Also, you guys
Who do I have here? Roman, Weber, Neto, Wolf. What time of day is it right now? Past 3. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. It's early.
Good lord, the resolution on this new radar is so much better than
There's just
We got a big problem though.
what?
There's bearings in vehicle should have been left on for the Stugs. It's going to be much more difficult for us to call out bearings to the gunner and the driver to get positioned correctly.
Can you guys roll with it today though and just deal with it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Well,
I mean, it's because the server's overriding things. We can't just switch that ourselves. So
yeah.
it would need to be like a server restart, which I'm not sure we want to do at this point.
Do you say Seebeck?
He disappeared. I thought he came here. Oh well.
Who?
I guess.
Alright, we got Wolf, Bowman.
I'm having the group of fears here.
That's fine, they're gonna get individual briefings
Okay.
for their individual tasks. Then we're gonna pull them in for the big briefing there in the middle of training.
Yeah, I take that back. What am I? They're brown.
Oops.
Hell yeah. Listen to Mussolini.
Beck, are you gonna be acting as battalion liaison today?
Yeah, kinda.
Alright, because you'll be probably sticking with Unteroffizier Bowman and doing the company trip stuff, and also working with the later, the second half of training with the group. Oh, we're gonna find a Junkerman. Who's all here from Zog Group? You, no,
I believe
Becker.
everyone but La and Spiegel.
Alright. Is he coming, Seebeck?
Yes.
Hallo Männer.
Hauptfeldwebel.
Guten Tag, Herr Hauptfeldwebel.
Jo. Okay, Männer, Karten auf bitte. Gotta make sure I'm on the right channel. Alright, Hügel 10. It is now 2 weeks after our last mission. From what we've been able to tell, the partisan activity in this whole area has been slacked off considerably. The 19th Romanian division has been swapped out with the 10th. They're brand new, and unlike the 19th, they're actually a bit more involved with digging in and otherwise. So they've just now started digging trenches over here at Widerstandsnest Mirella, and also to our west with Widerstandsnest Upsilon. There's a two-part system over there. And then they've been making a lot of improvements to Widerstandsnest Maria. Over there right now, currently helping them, is Plutonia Radu of the 3rd Romanian Gebirgsjäger Division. And we are still here at Widerstandsnest Gotha. We were meant to have Zweite and Vierte Kompanie of Infantry Regiment 208 join us on the line. However, due to gaps in the line with other parts of the 79th Infantry Division on other parts of the line, they've been currently slated over there for the time being, and they will rejoin us at a later date. So we're going to be planning a raid today. That is coming from Bataillonstab. That we're going to conduct a raid with the focus of destroying the Soviet heavy equipment rafts that they've been using to transport Feindliche Panzer and other heavy equipment over towards Hügel, as well as conducting a raid to destroy the workshop that they've been using to create these rafts over in, if you look up to the north, Dortmund, Prikubanskiy. Based on aerial photography, we've been able to see that they have a workshop here at Punkt 11, that little bit of Prikubanskiy there. With that, we're going to need to transport men across the river, and ultimately, with setting up in the tree line or so, observe artillery fires on point 11 to make sure that whatever is there is destroyed. Also, part of that raid is to find and destroy the rafts that they're using to transport material over to Hügel. So as such, we're going to need anti-tank capabilities as well as pioneer equipment to be taken. And then also there is a point of interest, Punkt 5, here over there. Is one of the very few bits of dry land in the whole swamp over there, and we think that that must be some sort of important point of interest over there as well. Hauptquartier needs to talk to Plutonia Radu to try and secure boats for crossing. Plutonia Radu conducted a reconnaissance raid not long ago using such boats, so we have to find out where they're at and make use of them. The power dynamic within Dresden, Adagum, has changed quite a bit now that the partisan activity has died out a lot, and also heavies have kind of amalgamated and gathered up there to make sure that we don't have any enemies behind our rear lines. We haven't been there in quite some time, so we just need some sort of lax patrol just to go over there, see how things are looking. Just, I don't know, we haven't been there in quite some time, and we've got to make sure our cemetery is looking fine, and otherwise just making sure everything's looking good. Our reserve position has been moved up from Bataillonstab over here up to the bottom of the road over here, so our extra equipment and such is down there. Let me see. I think there may be a few other things. Feldwebelberg, is anything coming to mind?
Well, we need to find a position for Mesa, and
yes.
we need to take some trucks over to Morella.
Yes, we have borrowed some trucks from the Romanians. They're currently in our vehicle pool at the moment. We need to return them to Morella. There should be some Romanians there awaiting us to drop off the supplies. There are no roads cut to the Morella position as of yet, so we're going to have to drive through the woods to get to them. Also, Feldwebelberg, whenever you're planning out Messer, I would like to also be there, because part of setting that up, Bataillonstab said they also wanted you to figure out what the minefields between our positions should look like as well. Between Gotha, Upsilon, Mirella, and Messer.
Jawohl.
Messer has not given a name to their positions just yet. Otherwise, we will need to regroup to conduct planning for the next stage whenever we send people off on the raid. Oh, also, Bear. Bear's going to be sent to just west of Widerstandsnest Maria, into this tree line here. Just last night, a large Katusha barrage, and there was a assault on Maria. Well, during the assault, the Katusha barrage destroyed the pack guns at Maria, and as such, they're without substantial anti-tank defense at the moment. So we need Bear to go over there and just hang out in reserve, just in case they get hit by any sort of Panzer that they have Panzerjäger capabilities on standby. They have already called up their own Panzerjäger, but they're on their way and they haven't arrived yet. Whenever they arrive, then Bear can move off the line and come back to us.
What's Bear going to be doing for the? Well, actually, they'll be helping us in the assault. Never mind.
Yes.
They'll be helping us with the diversionary assault.
So more details on the raid will follow. However, the general gist of what's going to happen is there's going to be a diversionary assault. If you look to the north part of the map at Aachen, Svetliput, the 370th Infantry Division is going to be making diversionary assaults on Hügel 36, as well as over towards Dortmund and Berlin, just to relieve some of the pressure off of our raiding party. And we will be doing the same, attacking with Marella and Gotha are going to both be assaulting Hügel to basically pull off Soviet reserves, attract Soviet artillery fire, so on and so forth. So basically there aren't a plethora of Soviets roaming about the swamp trying to find our raiding party.
Right,
Any questions?
Yes.
Sorry.
I was just going to ask, once Bear returns from the area to our southeast over by Maria, where to return to? When you said return to
Gotha.
us, just to return
Yep.
to Gotha, and then will we be participating in the diversionary attack
Yes, on Hügel 10.
on Hügel 10? Okay, great. So
Yeah.
we won't be needing to worry about getting the Stugs across the river today.
Nope.
Excellent.
The route from the Widerstandsnetz Gotha, or from our position, the route heading southwest, is it now patrolled and guarded?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't taken any meaningful partisan activity since the large assault on our positions about 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Is Bison ready to support today? And if so, do we also anticipate needing the LIG for additional support?
Bison is going to be primarily focused on assisting the raiding party because of the very important aspect of what they're trying to do and calling artillery fire down on the Werkstatt here at Prikubanskiy. So during the raid, they're going to be focused on that. But before the raid, you can call on them at any time, yeah.
The raid and the diversionary attack are happening simultaneously, correct?
Correct.
Making sure.
Federalberg is going to pick out an assault team for that.
Yeah, it'll be a comp group of several people thrown together. Since it'll be a larger than it'll be an improved strength group with some people tacked on to go across the river. It's going to be a very dangerous assignment. So I'm going to handpick a few Important people to go.
Jawohl.
Any other questions? I know I just threw out a lot of information at you guys, so if you have any questions, please ask now before we step off.
Where's Radu? Is he at Morella or?
Radu,
He's at Maria.
Maria.
Radu is in the is at Maria helping the 10th get set in.
All right. Is that all? Hot foot with him?
Yes.
All right. Bowman, Undopter Bowman, Obligated Beck, and Undopter Neto. Can I entrust that you guys will get it worked out together to go ahead and get down to Widerstandsgesetz Maria, get your Stammgeschütz down there, provide overwatch. Undopter Bowman, can you, with Obligated Beck, jump down to Maria, talk to Hauptmann Radu, and get his perspective on where the boats are and what their plan is and what the details they have for the other side of the swamp.
Jawohl. Do you want us to also take the trucks to Mirella and then we can ride on the back of the Stugs down to Maria?
I'll have a group do that, and they'll be going with me when I take the car out.
Then we can go directly there.
Yeah. Once you get to Radu, and if he gives you a location for the boats, and you feel confident enough, could you, if they're in the general location of Maria, if you can try and clap eyes onto them, if you feel confident enough to do some patrols by yourself, to actually get eyes on those.
I haven't found
Yes, it doesn't seem, if it's near Maria, it should only be about 200 meters ahead of their positions.
I do want to say that Maria is part of the hot part of the line. Like, we're right now in a quiet part of the line. Maria is on a very hot part of the line, so I mean the Stugs should not be driving up on top of Maria unless they expect heavy artillery bombardment from the Soviets. I mean,
no, more than likely Neumann and I will be crawling through there. Just I want to ascertain their exact position before we take the conf group in there, because last thing I want to do is run into any unknown positions that are possibly near the boats when we have everything, you know, it's spoiling the surprise raid.
No idea where they are. I think once over
Then you guys can go ahead and step off and get that done. Undopter Neto will be 2 Stugs. I don't know if you've got those ready, but we want both Stugs down.
Sorry?
Evo?
Undopter Bowman, if you want to go ahead and get your guys, get yourself, Neumann, and Beck, and go ahead and step off and ready to move.
There's no Sunny here. I don't know where the fuck they are.
Yeah.
I'm in the.
We did a radio check.
Radio check?
Channel 2.
Channel 2?
Taking a few
Both
bandages.
radio men are
Alpha
here,
Web
so
will go
no,
ahead
I
and
can't
get my groups
raise one.
assigned out to do something.
I need to grab my radio. I left it in the Extras.
Check by
Okay, we'll do a check and then we'll move
Okay.
Yeah,
So was that
block
around?
Were you able to do that yet?
Go ahead and get my group assigned out to do their details, and then I'm going to start working on that Mesa thing. I'll come back and will you be in the Gefechtstrasse?
No. Yes, I will.
Alright, then I'll grab you before we head out to go do find Mesa position.
Alright.
squad.
Got it.
Hallo.
Die schiet allemaal aan boord.
You heard that.
That's the level. Is he back?
Csak csilleltem és
Alright,
egyszer csak hallok egy ropogást és fejbe vagyok lőve.
Few details for today. I need to see what strength is real quick, so get an idea of what we're going to do.
I feel like we're just the Chad group that's just running around. Just like.
The question is, have these been, okay, they haven't been updated too much, that's good.
Basically the same layout.
We don't know what our role is yet.
Nope.
Yeah, Billy Necker, you'll be following in with Junkerman, and you guys, we both will have a important role the second half of training, but right now just sit tight in the trenches. Undopter Schmidt.
1. Check your goddamn fire!
Oh, okay.
My apologies. I haven't seen the doctor anymore.
Charlie 2-3, ceasefire.
Undopter Schmidt.
1. Check your goddamn fire!
Schmidt.
1. Fucking ceasefire!
Watch out, guys. There's a sharpshooter northwest of this trench line.
Okay. Greifswald West Schmidt.
I do not know.
Oh, yeah, vote, yes, sir.
Alright.
2-1, check your goddamn fire. 2-1, check your goddamn fire.
Can we,
Oops, alright. I hate this fucking trench line.
you
narrow, boy.
English speaker?
Back down that one.
Shit on us, fuck it. I don't know if he's changed them or not, but I fucking am lost.
Hey, that's not...
I got lost already 3 times today.
Alright.
It's fine.
Schmidt, what's your strength of board?
Hammer and gun.
Oh, 10 men are filled people.
I'm gonna talk to Gaia's men real quick, and then I'll be sending you guys on a patrol to Adagum.
Okay.
So you go wait with your men for a second. I'll come back and give you guys a quick briefing. I'm gonna grab Gaia real quick.
Jawohl.
Yeah. If you do get shot, I'll have to drag you that way.
Yeah.
Fucking law.
Have you seen Asani filled people, by the way?
They're in the baboon's nest. I know there's 2 of them there.
It's Verwundet, and it's in the same trenches effect for us.
It's in the Hauptquartier.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna find a guy.
Oh, here he comes. Jawohl, have people.
Alright, I have a fuck, really?
Thank you, Kuban.
Yeah, alright. Okay. So we have several details I need doing before we come back together for our main objective of today. The first of which is we need some trucks to be driven over to the new Widerstandsnest that was put in by the 10th Romanian over at Widerstandsnest Mariella. That's 2 trucks. I want you
I don't know how I feel about this new
pull
user interface.
4 men and go get ready to move those trucks. Get ready to move those in about as soon as I get finished briefing everybody else. Myself and you and those trucks are going to move those over to Widerstandsnest Mariella, and I'm going to break off and actually start trying to scout out a position for Messer. But we'll go there together in strength.
Verstanden.
Everybody, the rest of your men.
My whole group, or only those 4?
Only a handful of guys. Actually, hold on, let me Zebek.
Yeah.
Run back to those trucks and see if they're fully loaded or if there's room for a full group up. Thank you. Wait 1 on that guy. I don't know if those may be ammo trucks, so there's not very many positions for you guys. But if there's room, we'll just move your entire group off the line.
Verstanden, Herr Feldwebel.
Yeah. I'll send a runner back to tell you to pull either 4 men or yourself, or 4 men in your entire group.
Different calls, and as soon as they call, you're like, no, that's a Diplosaurus. Oh, that's a dinosaur.
Diplosaurus, is that some kind of Russian soldier?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, back. Wrong way.
Oh yeah, that's my sure AMG position.
Okay.
Yeah, look, sure AMG.
Nah.
Now 1 elastic bandage. How many bandages have you got?
I think I just got my basic bandages.
Okay, I'll give you 1 elastic.
So we have out guys.
Jawohl, Feldwebel.
Are you guys good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alles gut.
Erste Gruppe will be maintaining its position in the trenches while we pull Zvida and Dritta off. Zvida, Schmidt, your objective is a foot patrol down our rear road to the south to Adagum.
I've got to go. Okay.
Recently, since the removal of the mayor down there at Adagum, we have not had any substantial partisan attacks. It seems all of the partisan resistance in our rear has fallen apart after his execution at the hands of the Iwis. But there have been significant power changes in Adagum. As such, there's been a large group of Hiwis that have moved in down there, and we would like to ascertain their size, position, what's going on in Adagum, who's actually down there, what the town looks like. Do not expect any kind of resistance down there. As a matter of fact, you guys, this is a patrol where you guys can take it pretty easy. You guys can take it pretty easy.
That way.
Be a pretty relaxed patrol as you guys go down there. Generally,
show of force.
Just it's not much of a show of force. They know we're here. It's just give you guys some time off the line. Move back to that town. I want you guys to ascertain the condition of our cemetery down there. Making sure it's still well maintained. if there's a place you guys want to rest down there for a little while, you guys can take a load off and just get off the line and get out of position for a little while.
Alright, so just to quickly repeat what you just said, you want us to find out how many heavies are there now, what are their positions, the situation and surroundings of Adagum. So I'll ask the heavies about partisans and any activity, and you also want us to check on the cemetery. Is that near the church or?
Right across the street from the church, yeah.
Alright.
And again, don't worry about this is not a combat patrol. This is just a small foot patrol where you can take your entire group, but it's just a small foot patrol where I just want you guys to be off the line for a little while and to take it easy, right?
All right.
Good job. Let's see. Give it don't take longer than about I would say 30-40 minutes. Give it plenty of time for you guys to be down there and just take a time off. But be back here.
What if they wanna? What if they want a favor, like the Romanians last time, to help them with something, or?
Well, it depends on the favor, and that's up to you. It's up to your judgment. If they want you to move halfway across the map and give them a truck or something, don't do that. If they want, if they want, help carrying some boxes somewhere, depends on what they want you to do. But just use your judgment.
Alright, so if it's longer than those 40 minutes, I won't do that. If it's less, I'll probably try to help them if they need it. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sending a Sani with us, or just the group?
Yeah, go ahead and pull a Sani. Go find Egghart and pull a Sani and take one with you guys.
So Weber is right here, I can take him with us.
Go ahead and take him then.
Okay.
There's only 2 people per truck.
2 people per truck? Alright, then go tell.
Oh, let me go.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna need
Door on phone.
let me think on that. We gotta pull a vehicle because they're gonna be stuck over there without ways to get back.
Hello, Weber.
Alex Clay, you're moving slowly.
Please join my group.
Maria.
Alright. You do know that I'm only medic. Yeah, I'm the only medic here today.
Fed level. Would you please run over to the fetch truss and see what the deal is for getting our guys back from Mariella? When they take the trucks over, how they're actually planning on getting back. Well, if the Romanians actually have a truck over there in the plan.
I'm gonna take the linker flanker.
Go get Raito and get them guys going.
Yeah. No, I see it from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Come on.
Hello guys.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Hi to a no judgment zone.
Alright, we'll go fight Raito. Would you pull Finn over here, please?
He's not here.
How many
Me and
guys?
Stossler, and he's right behind you.
Alright, good.
Stoss is stuff this evening.
You guys are gonna earn your pay today. Ryder, how many guys you got today?
So far we have 10. We're expecting one more person when he finally manages to sort out his mods.
Alright, good. Because you guys are gonna be our enlarged group of today that's gonna have a special task for them.
Done.
Fuck.
So, for
I
now...
think you mean hurrah.
Yeah. Wait till you hear the details. Right now, because it's going to come, we're going to pull the entire... we got the other grouping are going to go off and run some details behind the line. But right now, I want you guys to spread your guys out all over the Widerstands nest, and basically watch the trenches like you've done in the past. Once we get finished with that, we'll be pulling together, and your grouping will fold into a conf group with Bowman and elements from company troop, and you guys will be on a long-range combat patrol across the river up to Dortmund, up to Prikubanskiy. With the objective of calling in some artillery on a workshop used to build heavy-duty raft. So you guys will be out in the shit today.
Cool.
But you guys are quietest group, so it's you guys should be. You're going to be well supplied. You're going to have pioneers, anti-tank rifles. I'm going to get you guys kitted out with extra weapons and ammo, and or more automatics and stuff like that. But just sit tight. Get your guys spread out right now. Once both other elements are out doing their details, I've got to go do a detail myself and get Messer put into an actual position where they can shoot, and then we'll be back and we'll do a briefing. All right.
Jawohl, verstanden.
Alright, I'll let you guys go and get spread out.
Very quickly, Federal, what do we know about Hügel's Inn at the moment? Is it, I mean, we're receiving a few sharpshooter scouts actually out there, but is this side generally clear now?
Yeah, with
this side of the river?
The creation of Widerstandsness Mariella, the enemy's position on Hügel 10 is between us and Mariella, and they're more content with shooting at the Romanians now. We don't have to worry about partisan activity. That's been choked down quite a lot since the removal of the mayor. But do keep your guys' eyes open on the line. We're not expecting any kind of heavy attack. With our attack last 2 weeks ago on Hill 10, we pretty much dealt a heavy blow with the infantry on this side of the river, and we have not observed them building up any large concentrations on this side of the river. But there is a token handful of people at Hügel 10, and we'll be, once you guys are actually doing your assault up to Dortmund, we'll be doing a diversionary assault on Hügel 10 while you guys are doing that. Get you guys spread out. I believe Schmidt's already stepped out, and on the far side of the line, Geyer will have probably half his group there, because I'm going to use his men to help me drive some trucks over to Mariella.
Yeah, what?
Alright. Oh, Entschuldigung.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah,
because...
I talked to Seaback about the trucks.
No, you didn't.
Alright, yeah, there's only 2 positions per truck.
Okay,
so it's I'm gonna have to figure out how we want to do that, and how we want to get you guys back.
Return route will be on foot per Hauptfeldwebel.
Okay, verstanden. I'll put my
Will it be on? Okay, hold on, guy. On foot.
Yeah, it will be on foot back to Widerstandsnes Gotha.
Scheisse. With 4 guys. Did you say there were 2 positions per truck, Seaback?
Yes, driver and 1 passenger.
Alright, yeah, then pull 4 guys plus 3 guys plus yourself, Gaia, and you guys will be driving the trucks down there with us to Messer.
Verstanden, ja, perfekt.
Yeah, go ahead and wait the trucks and we'll join.
Jawohl.
We're supposed to be on the quiet part of the line, remember? I guess not. Oh, who's this?
Weber.
You're not going with Schmidt's guys?
I'm the only son here today, so
okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna stick with Zuchtrupp.
Yeah. I'm over here, Zebek.
Do we have a group to our west right now?
Yeah, we have Drea over there.
Okay, I didn't know if
I just kind of like plugging a tiny hole. Spider group are leaving.
I didn't know if I should be watching west.
Spider Hooper is leaving. Have a few guys in Drita are still going to be here, and Erste is going to spread their guys out just to help cover.
Yeah,
no
running around.
Lucky day.
What would you like us doing for the time being? Just continuing to hold where we are.
Once Erste gets their guys spread on the line, I want you guys to head back to Kaffettstrasse. Junkerman, pull some charges, an automatic weapon, and they'll get you fitted out as a pioneer, so you can do.
Are we pioneering?
Willenecker, can you carry the AT rifle by yourself?
Yeah.
All right, then you'll be carrying the AT rifle.
All right. Well.
Sharpshooters back to the
Yeah,
northwest.
snipers back.
I think Drita just got him.
Let's go grab Hauptfeldwebel.
Okay.
Wolf, would you mind staying here while we do that and just making sure everyone's spread out on the line? Making sure everybody's in position. Ursa's getting spread out. Drita's not all clumped down over there, but they've got guys spread out into Vida's position as well.
Door.
Alright. We're going to go grab the Hauptfeldwebel and we're going to go run to the rear with Morella. And, get those trucks over to Morella, and then start looking for a position for our anti-air gun.
Standing. Stay low right here, Declan.
Hey, February.
Yeah.
If the PTRD is too chunky for me to get a decent amount of ammo, do you want me to just pioneer grab explosives as well, or?
You
should be able.
It should be fine, but I don't know if the stamina's gonna be jagged.
Yeah,
you'll be good.
If it's fucked, just talk to Gefechtsstrasse about a solution.
Alright.
Zebek, let's go grab the house for the level.
It should be fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like something happened and I'm just like.
We actually have the mayor's car here. That's what we're going to
I don't think we do. I haven't seen it.
see here. We can talk to get a fed shots. It may be down at our reserve.
It used to be in the motor pool, but I didn't see it at all. We do have a normal Opel Blitz, I think.
We do?
Yeah, actually, I think that's the ammo truck for the light
yeah,
ID.
it is. Yeah, that's. I looked into that one.
Well, never mind then. Good morning.
Alpha Level.
Oh.
Hello.
Both of my. I have one group heading on a foot patrol back to Adagum. Another group is splitting and gonna take the trucks over to Mariella with us when we step off. Company troop and the tank should already be headed out, and the rest of the grouping is just watching the line. We seem to have some trouble with some Scharfschützen and some small foot patrols coming off of Hügel 10.
Good saying? Yeah.
We are good to leave. We should have that the mayor's car somewhere. Is it in the reserve or is it around here somewhere? I just can't see it.
I did instruct Stammsgevatter Brookman to drive it up. It's currently in a hide to make sure that we don't have any partisans that may want to take it back or it's not a target or anything.
We'd like to take that to go look for Messer's position and kind of guide in the trucks for Mariella.
Got it.
Do you know where is it? We'll grab it and pull it over to the motor pool.
What is it?
The car.
Oh, I've already instructed Stammsgevatter. He's on his way to grab it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right, then we're ready to step off now. I've got Federal Wolf is watching the line with everybody, all the people who are remaining there. I'm going to send Junkerman and Wilnecker back. Junkerman will be our pioneer for the day. He'll be taking the charges, and Wilnecker will be pulling the AT rifle.
Okay.
All right. Then,
we'll be here.
All right. Are you gonna? You said you were gonna come with us to do the Messer thing.
I'm gonna have Stammsgevatter Brookman do that with you.
All right.
Yep.
Now, when we talk about minefields between positions, are we like literally between Gotha and Mariella, or I mean, where does Mesa want to be? Because that would be best done on foot. Because trying to get a car over there is going to be crazy.
Basically, Battalion Stab said, "Hey, hey, we've been up in the lines. We know what the situation looks like better than Battalion Stab does." And they said, "Hey, just put Messer in a place where it's gonna like there's different parts of Messer. So we need a position for Messer that will help us and will help our neighboring units.
Yeah.
And then once you figure out where you want that to be, then he wants us to have
Vazcal's ready to go.
They want the wire and mines placed between our position and Upsilon, as well as our position and Marilla. So basically, what that looks like needs to be drawn out so that we can get the heavies and otherwise in the Pioneer up to place all that shit.
Alright, that's going to take a long time.
I mean,
because I would preferably like to walk the distance to know what the line will look like, and I don't want to draw a line like through a long area and be like, oh, that's where we need it, and not actually know what the terrain looks like.
Okay.
I don't want to put. So I mean, I could probably find a position for Messer because it needs to be preferably out in the open to actually do its job.
Mm-hmm.
But getting the.
If you want to wait until after the raid to draw it out, you can also do that.
Alright, I prefer to do that and try and get that squeezed in before the raid.
Okay.
Because I'll probably need to have some elements working on that all together at the same time because it's a lot of distance to cover just as a true.
Okay.
Alright, then we're gonna go find a position for mess. Static Surrounded Bookman, are you coming with us for that?
Yeah, I'll be coming.
Alright, then we're gonna step off right now. I'm gonna go grab, we're gonna find a guy and we're gonna lead them into Mariella, and then we're gonna come back and look for a Mesa position.
Mm-hmm.
You say,
That sounds good.
Yeah. Drita will be on foot for the return from Mariella.
It's not Mariella, it's Morella.
Morella.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what was the question?
Drita will be on foot for the return.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, let's step off.
Danke.
Yeah.
Hey Brooklyn, you're not gonna drive it.
Take your weapon out.
Yes, Dad. Happy Father's Day.
It's weird because I don't think I've ever celebrated Father's Day, so wasn't even aware it's an actual thing.
It's a National Grill Out Day in the state.
I mean, in Romania every Sunday is National Grills Out Day, so.
God damn, what a beautiful thing. Where am I going? I need to fucking mount these shit.
No, you don't. If we're going to Drita, it's this way.
I want to see if he's already got his guys back here or not.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, there's somebody here.
I don't see anyone.
They're in the trucks.
Are they?
I lied. That's a steering wheel. Never mind. Alright. Jump down to Guy's position and bring him up his detail.
Dear Lord.
I know they're generally to the northwest some.
Yeah, I know how to get there.
The stabs gefreite.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for bringing the car. Now we can go and. Also, the map is looking mint.
Thank you.
Apparently, company troop is coming under contact or some shit.
Over at
Okay,
Maria.
men, halt here. Halt.
Gaia?
Or Volmer, start spreading them among these two LKWs. Jawohl, Feldwebel.
Alright. We're gonna drive together. I'll be in the car, and with Stabs Gefreite Brookman, and we'll be searching for a position for Mesa. We're just gonna go down the southern road and follow the tree line until we basically get up behind Morella, and then we'll send you guys on your way up to the rear of Morella, so you guys don't have to worry about crossing the swamp. Once you guys get that finished, however, they have a secondary detail for you. I want you guys to basically find the end of the Romanian positions, roughly. Then I want you guys to take a slow patrol through the over to our easternmost positions, and scout that out. Give it a good look.
Are you drawing something, Feldwebel?
should be inside,
Like-
right?
It's
can't
in
see
group.
I'm in group. Shit. That's one problem. Get that off there.
I mean, you can double click it and set it to side channel, but well,
Complicated for me. Yeah. Start there on that side. Your 3 mana and a small, quick patrol through that area. I just want you to get a lay of the land. We are going to start putting mines and barbed wire between us and that position, and so we want to get a good idea of what that land looks like. If you can find a way to just stake it through there, what would be a good, some good terrain paths so we can set up a good position there. Just give it a general overview and see what the land looks like.
Verstanden.
Alright, then you go and get your guys loaded up. We'll be moving off as soon as you're loaded up.
Verstanden. Wollen wir Brand aufsitzen, dann Miller mit mir.
Alright, let's load
Yeah,
up.
we're going progress. Miller, do you want to drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
and you are currently talking to the Plutonier. Also be advised, part of Zug troop as well as part of Drita group are going to start taking the trucks over to Mirella Common.
Oh, we'll jump out. It's okay. Or you did already.
I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't trying to get. I don't know what the hell my ace interactions looked out. I don't. Try to get around from the back.
Well.
Alright, you'll be taking both trucks, by the way.
Sorry about that.
So Brand, hop in the other one with Volmer. Volmer, you guys have to take your own truck.
Do oh okay.
Yep, you guys are following us up. Alright, we're stepping off. Just not getting fucked by partisans.
Gotha took some contacts, including Berines. They destroyed one tank. And Beck and Volkman are currently talking to the Plutonier.
Good.
Also, apparently we're short on something, but I have no idea what because he cut the transmission short, so. He did say he was going to ask for resplies. I can't look outside this fucking car, so.
I can look in our rearview mirror. Or I can look behind us.
I'm like way above the window, so I don't really see shit.
You're high.
I shouldn't be this high.
That's what they all say. We hit
Oh,
a
never
mine.
mind.
I apologize.
We shouldn't, I mean, this is the road to battalion stuff, this shouldn't be mine, but yeah.
There's our reserve.
I can't see if they're behind us, so. Yes, this is battalion stuff.
This is not battalion shop, this is just our reserve.
Those are Romanians actually. Hueys.
They're following.
They destroyed some artillery thingy. Am I right?
Oh, nice. It's not looking like a lot of great positions out here for AA.
Yeah.
We need to kind of have a position where we can overwatch.
Well, they can always set up in the forest and cut some trees down.
The thing is, you don't have great line of sight in the forest. I mean, you basically cut off a lot of your.
Before they had to move, they were set up north of Adagum on the slight rise. You see the tree line?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something like that.
Well, they
would be good.
But the only issue with that is they couldn't. If planes were doing low flybys on us out in the forest, they couldn't really do much.
Yeah.
Only if they were high up is when they could only do something.
That's what I was thinking. It's not great for us. If
I
they're in this position right here.
Smoke to the southwest.
We'll get the trucks sent off to Morella. There should be right through here should be a good place for them to get. All right, go ahead and keep it going to the north.
What's up?
North? Yep, go ahead straight north. You'll run into the rear of Morella.
Yeah.
Be careful. And then remember the secondary objective. So looking at the map.
Männer aufsetzen, we're heading north. Commanders, yeah. Stay in. I'll drive for us. We're pretty much okay. Just heading north,
Question then is, this is all low, right?
Gotov Andorra. Be advised, we are currently south of Mirella and we are hearing light fire coming. Go ahead and send them. Come.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Yeah?
So I'm thinking about places where we could put them. I don't want to put them in the forest, because that's generally just...
Alles klar, 041163, kommen.
Puts them out there, they just don't have a great line of sight to actually engage stuff on a distance. How far away can they be to help engage stuff at the various Widerstands nests?
Understood. Kommen.
Never really seems right. I mean, they've got, in theory, upwards, they've got about 300, 400, 500 meters range. They can be sat in the forest, preferably high ground is where they want to be.
Yeah, because, thinking of high ground, I mean, there's a position just south of our Widerstands that's a little bit of a hill there at point 21. That would work. We'd have to carve out a position for them. But we can't put them, basically, anywhere else along the line because they're just basically right on the front of the line. We can't have that with Messer. This position with point 27 on the map. Have a look at that one. We just passed by it and I didn't look at it.
And
It's the only point that's out of the woods. But then again, it's right up on the hill there.
Weber.
Yeah.
Gotha received some coordinates regarding the Romanian boats, and they're going to check them out.
All right.
Well, guy just got kicked. Interesting.
Was?
Guy was kicked.
Hopefully that was a... So, I think this will be a damn good position. But the problem is, I'm mark this as a potential position. But what do you think? Zebek, in terms of height, we're not going to do better than this hill, and it's close. I mean, it's sort of centrally located.
It is okay, but the thing is, I don't think it's going to have any visuals above the Widerstandsnest.
Well, that's the problem. Is I mean, we're not going to get we're not going to put them right up against the line. Like point 21 up there near our Widerstandsnest would be feasibly the closest I would want to get, and that's still, in my opinion, I mean, they're pretty wide open on their flank out there by themselves. I wouldn't want them to be out there. Also,
yeah.
Point 24, because I mean, it's functionally just an unprotected AA emplacement, which
no, yeah, 24 is way too close to the front line.
So it's 21. I mean, this position, in terms of field of view, it's got a huge field of view here. So, I mean, generally how the AA engaged anyway was whenever something would our Widerstandsnest, it would functionally come into field of view by flying over us, because it has to, has a long turning radius, so it basically fly into messages that flew over us. And the way I see it, it could possibly also happen to if they flew over Morella as well.
Could work.
I mean, for places, we're pretty shit out of luck for anywhere close to the line. That would provide a good covered position. Putting them out in the middle of the swamp is not something I want to do. Out here, they have a lot more access. They're easier to find.
Yeah, that's true as well. Every time I went out looking for them, we never found them. Hey, a plane. Look at him, look at him. I mean, if they're flying like that, they could easily spot them.
Exactly.
That's
I mean,
not an issue. It's coming our way. Okay. No, no.
no,
It's ours.
It's a yak.
Was it a yak?
Yep. Vehicle back in the wood. I don't think Russian planes discriminate between Allied planes or Allied ground targets. So just Russian people's car.
You're supposed to make a right.
I know.
It's coming back. I mean, yeah, there's not really a higher place.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll
There,
use that position.
yeah, there would be by Adagum, but that was fucking pointless.
Yeah, see how that plane's fucking flying? Well, that's the kind of stuff that the position like this could deal with.
Three fucking heavies to protect our assets. Four.
Yeah, those were
I'm sorry,
partisans
four.
the other day. They just happened to become Hiwis overnight.
Yeah. Once they saw the mayor hanging. Those fucking Hueys in the trench though, that was so fucking scary.
Herr Bruckmann. He's away killing a baby or something. Jump down and talk to the Hauptwebel.
Yeah, I'll go AFK for a couple of minutes.
Yo, where are you gonna be at?
Under this truck.
Alright. Hallo, gefällt Strauß.
Hallo.
Hauptwebel.
Wie geht's?
So myself, Stabsgefighter Brookman and Hogenfighter Seebeck did a little bit of scouting for a potential position for Mesa, and in terms of positions that functionally can get close to all positions, it seems like we're out of luck for a good central position. I've marked on the map Mesa 1, which would functionally be a great position to have all-around field of view and provide AA support for us. I am unsure generally how far back they should be. Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm unsure how generally far back they should be, but I think Messer 1, basically between what is now our reserve and over there on the hill, provides a really good point for a established position. We actually, as we were sitting there, we had a yak fly over and kind of prove the point that it had really good line of sight and can provide fire from that position. It's pretty far away from Maria, but in terms of a central point between Maria and Upsilon, it's pretty central. I mean,
okay.
We don't want to get it too close to the lines. There's probably some points around our lines where we could put them, but they would be functionally unprotected should there be a breakthrough in the line in between the two Widerstands.
Okay.
But Mesa 1, it's a good position. I mean, it's a pretty easy to access position. You can provide the top of the hill there, provides them a lot of view for around our positions. They may want to cut down some of the smaller trees, just generally along the edge of the line there, because there's some pretty tall trees that evade their positions. But that's just enough for. It'll be up to them whenever Mesa gets in position.
Okay.
Anything else for Zug Troop? I think I'm going to actually pull Wolf off the line and give him have him take Zebek down to Adagum and check in on our patrol down there, and then I'm going to walk the line and make sure everyone's still in position.
I think we can get this briefing done here pretty soon, actually.
It depends. I got a radio response. I got a radio call from company troop. They are scouting out the Romanian boats. I'm unsure about the status of our Stugs at the moment, but
I received an update from Gotha, if I may.
Yeah.
They found 3 Romanian boats. They are in good condition and can be used for the raid. As for Bereints, I am unsure.
Alright, tell them to huff it back here then.
Gott van ieder invang.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up that.
I'm currently speaking with Battalion Stab, and I need you to wait before sending comment.
Alright, we'll get out of here. Let you do that. I'll pull my patrols back. Alright, see you back.
Yeah. Gotha's also headed towards Mirela right now.
What are they doing?
They're going towards Mirela.
Alright. Tell them once they get there, if they find somebody to talk to, ask them if those trucks have been delivered and if the Judge group has already stepped off.
Gotha Vandora. Once you arrive at Widerstands Nest Mirela, please talk to the Romanians there and ask them if the trucks were delivered and if Brita Grupa have stepped off. Come on. That is all for now. Come on. I mean, you could have kept going forward, but
I know. I regret not turning.
Yeah, they're chasing off that Levachkin up there.
the fuck's a Levachka?
Shit plane from the Soviet Union.
Oh, fair enough. Why did you take us this way?
Because I don't know these trenches like the back of my hand.
I do. Why you know use me to my full potential?
Just have you bird dog your way through the trenches for me. We're gonna go. We're gonna go find Wolf.
The layout isn't difficult at all, actually.
You just clone now?
Yeah.
Deco!
Yeah, artillery in front of us, you can move.
Not look like
Yeah, stay down. Yeah, it was. It is.
Fuck.
Door aanval.
Volle Deco! Yeah, that's what that yak's doing. It's fucking
Richtig, they are from Dritte Gruppe komen.
Gerhard, you're still there? Yeah.
Fed Webel!
Over to the Vestig in the Shramgi position.
Alright. You guys get kitted out?
Yeah, we're already kitted out.
The both LKVs are by Mirella and Dritte Gruppe is no longer there.
Dritte Gruppe pulled back over here.
Good.
Back on the line now.
Oh, all of guys are?
Where?
Yes.
Alright.
Well, there's many that are crashing. I think they're floating between Fumf and Sects Manor.
Come on, where's the...
Yeah, there's 3 more that still need to show up.
That's what I'm saying.
You dead, Wolf?
They've had 3 DCs, so...
And Fed
No, I was talking about the Mirella field trip.
You got hit?
Hello. Are you going around?
Hello.
Come around,
I mean, you can use the trenches, Salvevo.
I could, but I'm not. Fed Webel, would you take yourself and over go find a Junkerman and jump down? There's a car just at the rear of the Widerstands nest. Jump in it, run down to Adagum, and let Schmidt know he can start pulling his guys back up here.
Sure. Let's go, Junkerman.
What?
You're riding shotgun.
Oh yeah. I'm always riding a shotgun.
Going over the edge of
Yes.
How long have you been AFK?
I just came back.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm just expecting the 22,
Fucking-
34s to come.
We've had a few incoming down the line, so... Oh,
Ah.
hello!
Goodbye, Decline. Is
Jawohl, Herr Verbal.
did find a guy make it back?
I think he's just got into spawn. He might be on his way, but if he follows the trend at the minute, he'll be disconnecting in a couple of minutes.
Oh shit! All right. Whenever he gets back, if you guys get fully entrenched, send him over my way. I'll be in the company Hauptquartier.
Jawohl, will do.
I think. Keep you guys on the swivel. I'll be pulling yourself in for a debrief with the guy here in a minute for the assault.
Jawohl, verstanden.
Alright.
Well, there's guy.
Yep. Fuck. Fucking plan. Shit, get me off. Fuck. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me.
Bang.
Who's best? Herr Verbal?
I hear him.
No, southwest happening.
That guy, we get.
I'm back, I feel Weber.
Seem to have some problems with crashing going on.
No, it's not. So, once it crashed, but the other 3 or 4 times it kept telling me my files aren't accepted.
Fuck. Yeah, this.
So this whole key check thing ain't working for me. I don't know.
We had a lot of problems with it. We'll see what if we can work it out. Did you find anything interesting in the swamp?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Red Volmer, considering as soon as we went into the swamp, I died.
Okay.
Like, my game crashed.
Is Volmer still out there then as you got back?
No, he's here. DMG and him got back.
Volmer? You guys made a line from Morella to here. Anything any interesting terrain features out in the swamp? What does it look like from basically here to Morella?
It's flat. You basically, there's a long line of reeds next to a river, and the river flows continually up. It looks, I didn't check, but looks like there's a ford in some of the places near the Romanian trench lines, maybe 100, 200 meters away from it, to the northwest possibly. And we followed it up. I just followed it straight west all the way up until we got back to this position here. But from where it is, it's very flat, and the terrain is kind of it's heavy on woods, but for the most part, the visibility is pretty good in there as well.
All right, good job. we'll use what you found in your detail to explain that out to the pioneers when they start putting in minefields and wire over there. Right. Guy, you guys can go ahead and you guys can go ahead and stay in position. I'll be pulling yourself and Klein back for a larger briefing in a minute for the assault we're going to be doing. All right. Let's go back.
Gotha is back. They're going to be waiting in the Hauptquartier for us.
Let's go see how their days are going.
You do a shot and it kills you.
Alright.
Go blind if you drink methanol.
Ethanol is just alcohol. It's in every alcohol beverage.
You need to take cat mouth, did you?
No, I didn't. I just said it back.
Stadler, your doppelgangers up here.
What?
It's if you do shit. Oh, yeah.
Come this way.
Yeah, footsteps stopped, so
Yeah, Schmidt's bringing his men back right now.
Did you find them coming in already?
Yeah.
Alright, so good. Alright, go ahead and get yourself and Junkerman over to the company Hauptquartier and we're going to do a briefing.
Let's go, Junkerman.
Feldwebel. Schmidt?
Yeah.
What's the situation in Adagum?
Alright, yeah, it's pretty calm. The heavies were grumpy as fuck because we woke them up. The weight there was quite clear, no partisan activity at all. We found a mass grab, so mass grave. Those are the partisans from the forest from 2 weeks ago when they assaulted us. So they are dead now. There's also a weapon / ammo dump. Consisted of the weapons they took from the dead bodies. We asked the heavies if we could take the additional rifles to our Gefectros, but they have orders to bring it back to Romanians, so that was not possible. There's at least 10 heavies in Adagum. They either guard or are asleep, and well, anything else is pretty much clear. We've seen some hangmen with ruins, the church is clear, one of the graves is vandalized, so I asked the heavies about it and they don't know anything. Then we moved to Varenikovskaya to check out if the bar's open, to get some cigarettes and maybe alcohol. We woke up some more Romanians. It's also closed. Yeah, that's essentially all of it. I'll free mark some of this stuff in side chat for you.
Go ahead and mark the weapons job and mass grave. Let us know where those. We'll radio those in the battalion shop and let them know where the stuff is. And it's very German of you to try and rouse a barkeep at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they were pretty grumpy. But we found a gardener who was tending to his garden, and he told us the exact position of the bar, so maybe in the future we can get something from there.
Alright.
Like a drink or cigarettes, whatever.
Alright, Schmidt, get you guys back in position. In a second I'll pull people, I'll get a briefing going for our next phase of today's campaign. So just get you and Greiser ready to come down to the Hauptquartier for a briefing.
Jawohl.
Alright.
It's Greaser, Feldwebel.
It is Greaser. I'm really trying to work on my pronunciation, and Greaser's the one that I have problems with.
You're the first one I've ever heard calling him Geyser.
It's a fucking southern thing, man. It's just you want to evaluate your log.
Shit. So we're probably gonna at the very least have the
Well, you say that, but this
Depends how
is...
tall the building
This is raised.
Favorable, yeah.
Well, if you look at the contour of the map, like this is higher, and this is very low. So it's hard. It'll be a crapshoot. But we're definitely the Romanians told us. Well, yeah, we'll wait for the full brief.
Yeah,
otherwise I'm going to repeat this several times.
Yeah, wait for that. I'm going to pull everybody back in. What do we got here?
Cigarettes and matches on this table? How?
Youngman, would you run down and grab Dritta, Klein, and Guy and bring them over here? Norman, would you run and grab Schmidt, please? Schmidt and Grisa.
I'll go grab my
Schmidt?
Yeah.
Schmidt is
Yep, he's in this position over there, middle of the lines. Alright.
Oh!
Would you please go grab the Halfwood Webble for this? Thank you. Getting pretty good at this, making sure I don't have to run anywhere. I think.
Yeah, it's nice. The only thing you got to work on is you're sitting down for a while.
I'll work on it. And choke
By the way,
this.
how level did you work out any kind of joint communication between yourself and the 10th on how you're going to work together on assaulting Hügel 10?
Not at all. I have not had anything from them.
Okay.
When
we speak with Radu, he mentioned that we should do that, but I assumed that would be something he would handle upon going to the 10th.
Alright, I'm unsure of what this, we haven't been fully briefed on our assault, so I don't know if we're assaulting from Gotha or we're assaulting from Morella. Quiet part of the line.
Well, you could assault from both, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
In between the two.
That's what I was
but
thinking.
You need some kind of signal to let them know.
I know that. I don't know what the plan is, so I'm waiting to be told what the plan is.
Feldwebel?
Yeah, Schmidt?
All the markings are in the side chat. I also mark something. The entrance to the forest, where the road exits the forest into the field, is guarded by heavies, 5 guards with some vehicles. So.
Yeah, I actually meant to tell you all that. That's our reserve. It's moved out of battalion up here to the rear of our lines, so it's all our vehicles being guarded by heavy. I should have said that. What is?
Hello. Bit of that.
Alright, very good. Herr Voman.
Herr Feldwebel?
Well, where the boats are, is that where again, we don't know because we need to coordinate with the Romanians. But is that where where the crossing is going to be, right where the boats are? What's the
Sorry, say that again.
Just out of curiosity, what's the big marking up top with the rafts thing, with the square that's been made? What's that to signify?
Yeah, that was. Well, I tried to make that in direct. Oh, actually, that's the hot fellow, so you can't actually see. Well, yeah, that when we went to speak with Radu, he told us he had on their previous off-cloning they'd spotted some rafts up there, so that's what we're going to be using the Pioneer to destroy. I guess we don't have Pioneers, so the explosives to destroy, and then obviously the artillery for the actual factory up north.
Are we allowed to use our MGs against the aircraft, or is it just making us a target for their?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what it looks like they're doing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the group really likes to do that.
That's the guy give, isn't it?
Drita, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Like
that's not one of ours.
Yeah, guys have an issue staying connected. There's a problem with the whitelist stuff.
Yeah. I heard even like some group are shooting on the east, maybe.
On the way there.
Alright.
We heard quite a bit of combat coming from the east, so.
Yeah, Maria was getting hunted pretty hard when we were over there. I nearly got run over by a Valentine.
Norman, jump down and see what they're shooting at, and if it's a plane, tell them to knock it off.
Yeah.
I've seen the plane target their position once.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Alfred Weber.
Alfred Weber.
We're waiting for some kind of hairline to get over here from Drita.
First time.
But other than that, we are pretty much ready for our brief. Actually, what's the? We're still waiting on Panzermänner. Are they back yet?
They're going to Dresden to refill.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they were pretty low on fuel when we headed over to Maria.
I'm not sure if we'll have radio connection when we get up there, by the way. Because these radios are spending all like...
Can't we use like a range antenna?
Maybe. Or we could use a relay. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we'll be in Hügel 10. There'll be a diversionary assault on Hügel 10. We won't be
That'll
that
be our
far
secondary
from
communication plan.
It's still way too far for this radios.
Is it? Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
It's going to be more likely than being able to reach Bison.
from this position.
Oh,
Or Hügel's saying.
Gefretic Clan reporting for a briefing.
Alright.
That was intense.
Help and Wibble, we are ready.
Okay, excellent. I would like to know what information we gathered. Where the boats are, everything else like that.
So Cottonmouth, mark this inside just because it seems like Direct is having some issues.
Deco.
Well, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, we have identified 3 wooden boats currently being guarded by the Romanians on the bank of the river about here. Marking that as boats.
What are we marking this in?
Side.
I'm marking this inside just for right now. I don't know why that made it a box, but whatever. So those are the boats the Romanians were using to conduct their Aufklärungs. Like I said before, they're currently guarded, so we're going to relieve those guards once we get there and start using them across. Because there's 3 boats, I believe 15 to be the ideal number for the comp group, so we don't have to spend time ferrying people back and forth, especially since we want to maintain the initiative and be able to move quickly. In this area up here, the Romanians informed us that they had spotted several heavy rafts for Russian equipment that were operating in the vicinity. That is where we'll be using the explosives to take care of those rafts, in addition to the artillery strike to take out the manufacturing farther to the north. And another marking on... Let's keep doing that. On this point of interest at number Hügel 5, that was marked by Seaback earlier. The Romanians stated that that was as far as they got on their Aufklärung because they spotted campfires and didn't want their Aufklärung to get spotted. So there's likely some kind of concentrated enemy force there. And that is all the pertinent information outside of specifics about the Stogs and such, which will be returning as soon as Romanian tank destroyers get there, which it sounds like someone just said they're returning right now. But we were also informed that the Stogs could refuel either at Dresden or Munster if the fuel was unavailable at Dresden, so I believe that they're going to be doing that first before returning to this position. I haven't had contact with them since we left Maria, so I'm not sure what they ended up deciding.
Alright. Someone run forward and tell them to volley deck kung for that fire coming in.
To who?
Everybody.
Okay.
Alright, so we will basically Voman and Raita, your group will be the enlarged group that's going to be going on this patrol. You will have Unteroffizier Voman, you'll have Obergefreiter Beck, you'll have Obergefreiter Junkerman, and you'll have Willenecker with you. Junkerman will have the explosives, Willenecker will have an AT gun for you, or an AT rifle for you. So you'll have plenty of fire support with you. Bowman and Ryder, if you guys want to go ahead and if you want to plan that out for yourselves, what you want to do, how you want to cross the river, where you want to go, that's up to you guys, because it'll be dynamic, and it'll be changing on since what you guys will know.
Oh, that's quite close. That one.
Yeah, I would get down.
Out of the chair. Yeah.
We'll just put the map underneath the table.
Yeah. All right.
Jesus Christ!
This is quite the briefing.
Can we delay the briefing until artillery fire subsides?
Watch out for that.
Oh dear.
Oh, Berg got hit by the map.
Berg, you hurt yourself.
Here, I'll
Go pick that map.
Paper cut.
Stop hitting yourself.
Ow.
It'd be really unfortunate if we took a director right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We get an F in chat.
I'll be safe.
Yep. All right. So yeah, Voman and Raito, you guys will be dealing with the actual assault. You guys have a lot of stuff under your command. It'll be Conf Group with Voman, and you'll be dealing with that and getting across. Everybody else here, the 2 Stugs and 2 Gruppen, will be doing a diversionary assault on the Hügel 10. Do you have more briefing on that, Hauptmann?
Yes. Basically, we need some sort of signal to basically tell Morella that it's time for them to step off as well to assault Hügel as well. So check your fire. We're going to have support from Romanians from the south of Hügel. They'll be assisting us.
All right, then you want us to hit it from directly the west, or should we hit it along the same path we did 2 weeks ago?
I want you to draw assault lines so that I can relay that to the Romanians.
All right. For the sign step off, we want to just hit that hill with artillery, and then we can all step off together after the artillery ends.
Could we do like a red flare or some shit?
Yeah, we'll have to. Are they stepping off? Is this the sign for them to step off from their positions or to begin the assault?
To step off from their positions towards Hügel and assault.
All right, because we're going to be out in the middle of the swamp, and it's going to take them a while to actually get out of their positions to fire. Because we're going to move into assault position before we actually.
Yeah, they are too.
So
yeah.
is the flare for them to get out of their positions?
The flare is to signify for them to step out of their positions and hit Hügel.
All right. Then we'll just take a flare with us, and I'll pop the flare then. Any for the actual diversionary assault? Any objectives on Hügel 10? Obviously, there's a troop build up there, and we want to clear the hill. But any other things we should take consideration of? How many Stugs do we want to take with us, or do we want to leave people here on the IG?
Are you asking Rodel that, or?
Well, I'm asking like what is the troop concentration? What can we expect on Hügel 10?
Well, there's a lot of Soviets on Hügel.
All right, then we'll.
We can expect Feindliche Panzer. We can expect, I mean, everything we did 2 weeks ago.
All right, then Rodel, do you want to bring both Stugs? They're not here yet.
No, they're not here yet.
It's also Netto. Rodel is not here today.
That's true. All right, we'll take both Stugs with us if we have enough men.
Okay. So for those, who's going on the assault?
On Hügel 10 or on it?
On the raid, rather.
It would be Erste Gruppe with.
Is that Group Rider?
Company troop, yeah.
It'll be with myself, Obergefreiter, Jungmann, Obergefreiter, Backup-Panzer-Brigadier, and then Angstfighter, Willmacher.
Okay.
So that's 50.
Can I?
So it'll be perfect fit.
I don't suggest sending back on the raid because he's the connection to Bison.
Needs to be there for the bombardment.
We need to call the radio.
I think he's trying to say that. Damn it.
He needs
I mean,
to
I guess what he's trying to say. But you need to. Yes, we're going to be using Bison to destroy the.
You cannot reach Bison if Beck goes with you.
Sorry,
That's
just give me a second.
The relay thing.
That's actually a good point because
that is a good point.
So yeah, we'll swap Beck out for Seabeck, and Beck will follow us onto Hügel 10, so he's in range of Seabeck, and we can use that as a relay point back to Bison.
Means don't get shot, Seabeck.
I mean,
you all might be.
Thanks for volunteering for the most dangerous job out here, Seabeck.
Asani, I think Asani needs to go with the rating.
We only have one Sani, and it is only Weber.
Yeah,
okay, well we need we need a Sani with. I don't care how many fucking Sani we have. We can supplement that, of course. But we need a Sani with them, and we need a Sani with us.
Yeah, Weber's going with the group.
Plus over here is a medic box.
That should be good.
All right. Anything else
Question?
for the? Yeah, Klein.
Where's the step-off point in Widerstands Nestgata for us?
We'll work that out here in a minute.
Verstanden.
You guys just anything else, Hauptfeldwebel, for the briefing?
Yes. Basically, we need. There's the objectives for the raid is to find and destroy the rafts. Whether that is through artillery fire, explosives, machine gun fire, whatever. Just find the rafts and destroy them. The other objective is to get up to the tree line up here, just south of Prikubanskiy, and guide artillery fire onto the Werkstatt to ensure that the Werkstatt is destroyed, and then return to your boats and come back to Widerstandsnestgotha. The optional side objective is to deal with Punkt 5, since there is guaranteed enemy at that, or enemy positions there. Yeah, basically once Hügel is assaulted, whether it's taken or not, the rest of the company needs to be in support of the raid and just making sure that they get back alive.
Jawohl. All right. You heard the outfit label. We are going to jump to Bowman, Obergefährder Reiter. You guys will be the ones mocking up the plan for the raid. Hurry up and get that taken care of. Mark out your line of assault, where you'll be going, what your planned movement routes are, what objectives you're going to try and hit. I'll get a plan worked up for the raid. I'll get that output to the members of the diversionary attack, and we'll get going. Reiter, if you want to have your guys go ahead and get. Is there any weapons for them in the Gefetch stand, in the Gefetch tross that they can fit the guys out with? Outfit with them?
Whatever they want.
All right, Reiter.
If we have it, we'll give it to them.
All right, Reiter, go ahead and get well, you're without a Stel today. Stoss.
Oh, we got Stoss.
Yeah,
Yes.
get Stoss to get your guys loaded out from the Gefetch Stoss. Get them, taken care of with plenty of automatic.
And yeah, Stoss, you go do that. Just as many puppet as we can. Go check the supply first, and then head back.
All right, get your plan worked out inside here, and then so we all know what we're doing.
Have a go.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
May I
unfortunately, we have 16.
apply some more explosives?
Okay, well, man. We don't have 16. We have.
Yes.
We do have 16 now, with the addition of Weber.
Any other questions
No,
before we
we
step
have,
off and start?
Norman can stay here.
No,
Come
you
with
have
me.
10, right?
Okay.
I have 10. Yep.
Alright.
Yes, and then there's some company troop. There's
I can
myself,
fix trust
Gefeiter
anybody has any more questions.
Weber, Gefeiter Sieb, Wilnecker, and Panzerbrigadier Neumann.
Neumann is
Yeah.
coming.
No, Norman's not coming.
I need me to stick around. I'm gonna go
Alright,
and
Neumann, I want you to take extra medical
Yep,
supplies then.
go
You're
ahead
gonna be
and
running
step
around.
off.
You're gonna be grab.
I
think,
you're gonna be running with Berg for the assault.
I think I was
so you're
losing
gonna be
connection there for a minute. Schmidt, what's our role in this? I didn't
Medical.
hear everything.
You're gonna be with Berg for the assault Gultan.
I know what they're doing.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's just quickly go over here.
What I'd like you to do is for ease.
I'll be heading with you then, little Berg, for the
Yeah.
assault.
So we can all
Yes,
have
sir.
this one. I want you to split your group into two. Put yourself as the head of one of a
We've
block
already done
troop,
that.
and one of the
Already
head of
got
a road troop.
Already got that.
Okay. And then just have
We do
them
that
get-
standard.
I'm in your group right now, so just, yeah, I don't know, maybe Dakota's got.
Oh well, cool. Well, we have the MG
Yeah.
sort of separate as a thing, but
Since I don't
Yeah, but I
don't
want
have any
them.
more
I think it'd be in
bandages,
this case. I want to have them by boat. So that way,
Go to Gefetch
very
Stoss, see what
easy
you
when
can
we're
get,
loading
see
and
what you can
unloading,
scrap.
that we don't fuck around any time on the riverbank because that's where we were most exposed. And then I'll set, so you can use Blau and Rot, and I'll set company troopers Grön and Wall being the same.
okay, Vishan. I'll sort that out. That's easy to sort out. So I marked down a brief sort of idea of sort of.
Mark it inside, guys, so everyone can see it. It's a briefing, so everyone have.
Yeah, I didn't see your.
No, I wrote it in group just so I can get an idea.
I'll go ahead and grab the flare pistol then.
This kind
from
of
thank you,
first
yeah.
next Ross.
Romanian
Do you need
stuff
anything
to
when I head over there?
I
And basically just go down the Romanian thing here, and then down to the river point here, where hopefully we find the boats.
That's more or less
We
how
gotta
we
go get
came
in touch with
into
some
position after discovering the boats.
Yes, yeah. So basically following that line. Now, the obvious thing here is I sort of drew a line, so basically following up here, so to the rafts here. What I was thinking though, I think will give us a decent fighting chance.
By any means, we can hold it as long as we can.
If we knock out.
Yeah, let's bring the guys.
it up for the, let's see how bad it is though. Let's not do that. Okay.
There, Iron's FA.
Looks like it would still work, but...
Up to Neto. Alright, have you guys got 2 tanks? Is your next tank coming down the road?
Yeah. One moment, sorry. Yes, it looks like that maybe there was a partisan attack on the Hiwis, and just ignore that. They've got that taken care of. Head back to go to Kuban.
So I saw some Hiwis crouching over a
No,
dead
don't
partisan.
drive over them. Just drive around them or between them if you can, Kuban. Should I drive over them? So you really have to ask me that.
I think I'm gonna go talk to Vextros before I head off.
Alright, I'm going to rearm the Stug real quick. Feldberg?
Yeah.
So, Kreidelheim has to take off, so there's 3 of us, so we'll man Ein Stug.
One Stug? Okay.
We're gonna stick the other one in this little hollowed out area over here. Put some trenches around it, just park it as reserve.
Alright. Up to Neto, you got a minute?
Alright, just put up a couple trenches around that and then fall in over here at the other Stug.
Yeah.
You vote?
Alright, we got, this is what we're doing next. One of our grouping and company troop is going out on a long-range combat patrol onto the east side of the map to destroy some rafts and get some eyes on a workshop up to the north in Dortmund. They're going to drop some arty on there. While they're doing that, we're going to do a diversionary attack from the Widerstandsnetz onto Hügel 10. We attacked Hügel 10 last 2 weeks ago. It's been reoccupied by Russians since then. We're basically going to follow the exact same line that
we did yesterday, or last week, whenever that was.
Yeah. So if you look on the map inside, you can see generally the.
Yeah, well.
And basically, for Beck will be with me. He's going to be acting as battalion liaison between Bison and Seebeck. Going to be out in the swamp, going up there to get eyes on and try and drop artillery. So Beck will be coming from me and will be on basically be the radio for Erste Zug as we're moving through the swamps with you guys. All right. So he's not off with the other patrols. Seebeck is.
Okay, so if I understand that correctly.
Yeah, Beck will be with us. He won't be with.
Beck will be with you, yeah. And on. Should we stay on Camel 3? Drive?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Right. Kreidelheim has to take off, so I'm going to step down to Camel 3.
All right. If you want to go ahead and get Bear Irons formed up on the road back here, we will. When you have my infantry pulled off the line and. They'll be forming up in front of you. We'll be forming up in Raya, and we'll be moving off like we did last time.
Evil, are we gonna pull down to the Sud here and turn Ost like we did last time?
Yes, but you guys can go ahead and just get formed up back here on the road in the Widerstandsnetz. We'll form up in front of you. All right. Let's go give Schmidt and right guy the brief. What's the plan for people occupying our trenches again?
I don't know. I guess it's just fighters.
Let me go ask. Outfit level.
Yeah, for sure.
Right,
how's y'all's planning go?
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we pretty solid. It's kind of hard to make any definitive plans because it's a lot of it depending on where the concentrations are, but we made a couple backup plans.
Oh,
and contingencies.
one last point as well, Dovitzia. If we get engaged in this situation, what we do is we pull back. We're not. It's the instant command I give is Zurich, and we've had difficulty in the past where people attached to us haven't quite realised that. So just bear in mind, if we get engaged and we're not engaging these forces, then the likely response that we're going to be doing is instantly pulling back. Even if we do eventually engage them, first of all, will be.
Okay, I might overrule that depending on the position because it's all about element of surprise and force here, and if we can eliminate an entire force before they can warn anyone else, we might be able to maintain our some element of surprise still. They won't know what our size is, they won't know exactly where we are, they'll just know that we're there generally instead of... If we pull back, they might have a chance to let other units in the area know what's going on. So, depending on what the size of the force is, I might overrule you on that. But I'm leaving that initial discretion up to you.
Alright, plan looks good. Can get you guys set up and go and get moving, because you guys will need to be in position before we start the diversionary attack.
Yes, I need Junkerman and Wellneckers.
With you, get them in your group and get them taken care of.
Are they at Zig Troops' position?
They should be, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab them then.
This is gonna be hairy, that's for sure.
It's again you and me, Beck.
I'm sorry for ripping you off the interesting detail, Beck. And you gotta be the responsible go-between.
So what do we do?
Well, we're gonna... I mean, I say it's gonna be the fucking... But we still gotta do a fucking diversionary assault. Not like that's gonna be hairy as shit.
Especially when we don't have Sunny.
Fill the drum mags up, right? Because obviously the way that armored is that if your magazine's empty, it's bye-bye magazine. But in real life, if your magazine was empty, you'd be able to continue carrying
what's
it.
the plan for who's going to be occupying our trenches while we're
Actually, the pop shot you had, depending on the factory that made it, other guns' magazines didn't fit.
Beck, would you go ahead and let them know to go ahead and have them start moving in?
On the medical supplies?
Get this going.
I'm still trying to get to...
There was such a problem you couldn't toss magazines for the pop shot.
I think Piper's is straight up
because you could have 2 magazines and
gone,
only
like
ones
AFK.
that would ever fit in your
Sometimes
gun.
he does this during missions.
Like, thinking of it from
He's up
yeah.
in poo, he told me.
Is he?
Yeah, he told me he had a massive career.
Okay, well I've been needing to piss for like the past fucking hour.
Yeah.
Let me message him.
My shit for quite a while as well.
Yeah.
Bro, this is why I always
Do you not have
shit
your
pre-event.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to make you guys like raise your hand and ask one of the Zeus's, can I go to the bathroom? Like in grade school.
And then they respond, I don't know, can you? And then you feel like a cunt.
I had a teacher that did that, and then I threatened to pee on the floor.
Yeah.
Some of our guys just shot up some heavies.
Where?
Just over here on the flank.
Yeah, I thought so. That was kind of weird that they were shooting.
There was a heavy patrol just our right flank.
No, Lost League.
Yeah,
Erste Kompanie.
and I told I just had Wolf reprimand our men over that. They killed about 3 or so.
The Romanians?
No, heavies.
Wellnecker, Junkerman, join my group.
Please tell me
and then set yourself to green.
So if that's a failure on your end to tell our guys that we have heavies, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, we didn't know they were out there patrolling on the northwest flank. Like, why would they even be out there?
No,
northeastern.
They were just right here.
Well,
They're right behind the trenches.
We have heavies back even at our reserve. I mean, they're in our area.
What?
All right, whatever.
They wear white armbands for a reason.
It's Collaborative that's working with the Germans.
All right.
So, I mean, that's no bueno.
Yeah, well, I'll deal with it.
If they killed the drunk one, I'm gonna start killing.
They have German weapons.
They did.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Alright, so yeah, you got your gear. Hey, if you got your gear, go get loaded up with Offensive Bowman. Get you guys get that patrol heading out to your starting point.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get the.
I think Erste Group is still briefing, so we're gonna go to the hardcore tier.
I'm gonna try to get the medical stuff.
Yeah.
Report in as soon as you want us to launch the attack.
Can I assist you in some way?
Keep
No, it's
with
okay.
5-minute updates to make sure we've got radio contact.
Yeah, well.
The range should be about 1.5k.
Well, should be.
He's sorting out the
how many bandages did you need?
Just anything you can give. I have like only 4 on me. I have literally just 4 bandages. And I don't know how much I need.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, so they'll be, Beck, if you can go on radio, Vladizug, tell him to get in our position.
Yeah, I can't actually radio them.
What you give me on?
Fine, in fucking quotations, radio. Fucking ass chewed out for some goddamn Hiwi.
Anything we can do to make ourselves more likely
Can I
to
have
survive.
more than 2 Walter bags then?
Well, you could pick up someone's pop shop and die.
Oh no, but I can't hear my crazy allergies. I have them I have like...
Sort of booking as we have done in the past. It's going to have to be large movements. However, if we do get engaged, keep an eye on your troop Führer, so Stoss or me, and we'll make sure that we get out this all in one piece. Any questions? Good. Okay, we're going to be going to our position now. Get ready to stand, ready to step off. I need 2 volunteers.
I'll volunteer.
Maya and
Sure.
more or less, yeah.
Don't worry about that. It was like barely bleeding, but I had to use the bandages I had on me.
Alright, Bowman, y'all stepping off soon?
We're still waiting on Erste Group to get over here. I believe he's still breathing.
Alright.
These guys. Or whatever. Alright, Seebeck, just wait here. I'm gonna go and find my individual people.
Weber?
Oh, Neumann.
Yeah?
Neumann, can you run to Erste Group and let Ryder know to bring his guys to the back of Hauptquartier as soon as he's
east, right?
good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Back into how? Get it where?
Bring them
Over
tell
here
Ryder
to the
bring
back.
them here when he's done
Okay.
breathing.
No.
Just going the long way around. Okay.
I will relay you when to fire.
Alright, has there been any, like, how do we know if our positions have been taken over by Vladizug? What's the deal with that? I don't...
Yeah, they should be on the
I don't think we ever confirmed that, but I don't think anyone's going to be manning our positions. Pretty sure it was established in the first briefing of the day that we do not have to worry about Widerstandsnes Gotha as we haven't been attacked in over 2 weeks. Or something along those lines.
Schmidt?
Feldwebel? Yeah, I messaged you. We are in the staging area, ready to move out, just waiting for you to give the command or join us.
Yeah, we'll be moving out together in a second, waiting for, to get some clarification on if Vladimir is in our, coming up and taking our positions, or if they're here in quotations, I'm not sure.
I don't know. We already talked to Per 1, so the Stug Netto will be with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine, so it's coming.
Are they coming? Okay. Alright,
keep 20, all in all.
From each?
Let's go and get them up.
No.
Alright, Zug troop people are coming on the
No.
diversionary assault.
Cannon.
Come to the box. Come to the box.
Alright,
Zog tut mir. Ist okay.
Neumann.
He was just in here.
Alright, Beck, would you run down to Dritta, let guy to know, pull his guys off the line, and bring them here and form up in riot. Alright, take him. Yes. Yeah.
Dritta's just over here off in front of us to our right.
Oops. Oh, Beck's gonna be mad.
And Zweit is just off to in front to our left.
Alright, good.
Right, if we stick together and don't advance too far, shooting for that boot should be okay.
Take a piss, be right back.
Paranoid, you know. Hey, being in cars like this.
You know what can connect, yeah? No, I meant for
I do.
My bad, no, I have my mistake, your problem.
Yeah, I'll put it back then.
You're such an easy person to get fucking lost.
Neumann.
Yeah?
Feldwebel's relieving himself. Watch your boots.
What's your boots, what? What do you mean?
Some guys.
He's taking a pee.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be right back.
Yeah, got it.
Yep, you can help me hold it, Neumann.
Oh, can I? Ooh.
Yep.
Do I get a medal for it?
Alright.
You can piss in my helmet for fucking iron gloves.
Bowman and them stepped off yet?
I think so, or maybe they are still by the thing magic.
You guys not stepped off yet?
Oh, hi.
We're waiting for them to Voman.
Wolf was looking for you, Berg. He just went the direction you came from.
Oh. Yep. I have the flare pistol. Oh, we're good to go.
So I'm gonna put this on my back, and then we'll be seen from an eternity.
Where is he?
Beautiful.
I mean,
we don't have to find the enemy.
I could make a really big flare.
Is I'll drop to Bowman AFK or what? Is he just not
I'm
here?
sure.
Last time I seen him by Gefechtstos, I think.
Really running Norman to Gefechtstross, see if you can
Bowman!
Out my ear.
VD1.
He's got lost in the swamps.
I'll go to the Gefechtstross and find him.
Alright. Bring him back.
Norman's already gone.
Get this shit rolling.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, it's my turn to already.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he was going to.
Yeah, we're not gonna wait
colors
for you
are-
guys
the colors
time
are
to step
boats.
off anyway.
Yeah.
Take you probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes to actually get down to your step off.
It's gonna take us a bit longer than that.
Well, that's true. I was thinking to do a dead sprint, but
I don't think I can dead sprint with this big boy.
how's your stamina?
Spiegel.
Fine, but like if I sprint, it
Well, Neka,
dies
how much
fast.
do you weigh?
70 pounds.
Oi, how do I weigh less than you?
Because you're not carrying a fuck off rifle.
I'm carrying a fuck off amount of explosives.
Bionica is just fat.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta lay off the Coca-Cola.
This rifle itself weighs 30 pounds.
I see someone directly south. Could that be
Alright,
Bowman?
For
Bowman's
marching order, you're gonna be in a lead with your group of rider, and then we'll be following right behind you yourself.
Yeah, well, okay, we set up. Yeah.
You come in here.
Use your brains, guys.
Shit's
Don't
on
just
riot. Shit's on riot.
You're on your own out there. Be careful.
Thanks, Dad.
Company troop, one stay. I'll get out there. We're gonna be
Happy
coming in
Father's
behind
Day,
them.
Dad.
Shit's on riot behind me.
I will be dying, Just bringing my rifle back.
Your rifle?
Yeah.
Is he back?
Dos.
Yeah. Well, obviously we'll be doing 5-minute updates, but let us know when you hit Vita Shen's Nest, Morella.
Could have.
Alright, fucking shit. Let's go get this ready.
What?
No.
Just volleyball?
Yeah.
Can you, just before you step up, can you fill me in on the position and stuff so I can locate myself on the map in case of need it?
Yeah. It's gonna be a minute and I'll give you a
Yeah.
briefing. Undowcie Schmidt, obergefallene Reihe, mit mir bitte.
Who do you need?
Me and Klein, still available?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, that's fine. His guy is still crashing in and out, Klein.
Oh yeah.
He's gave up for the night. He's not coming back.
Alright.
Beck, will you be moving with us, or are you staying back here at
I'll
Hawkwood
be
here?
Alright.
I would say AP, and then be ready to use the MG.
Alright. As you guys know, Conqueror Voman has already stepped off from here. He's now making their way over to Widerstandstest Morella and heading south to their step-off position where the boats are. Once they're in position to start crossing the river, we will begin moving off of our position here, establish a base of fire like we did 2 weeks ago, and then begin our assault on the Hügel 10 using the Romanians.
Do we know whether they're going to be reliable enough to continue their assault for any reasonable amount of time?
No, I think it's fair to safe to assume that the Romanians are going to be flaky, and at best they'll just give something for the Russians to shoot at to the south while we attack to the west.
Just don't shoot him.
Yeah. We give them. We're going to give.
1 second. Stadler this way.
Give them plenty of time to get over to their position. So just hang out in your positions here for a minute. Weiterzug is heading this way, and they're going to take up our positions in the line, and they'll be filling in for us.
Go find Volmer, he'll brief you.
Right. I'll call you back here when it's time to step off. We'll be moving in right, like we did, with Zvida in front, Duda bringing up the middle, and Bear Eins bringing up the rear. I'll lead off into our position, like I did last time with Zugtroop. You guys basically follow us up into position. We'll move into a Feierstellung with a Zugenkette, and kind of wait for to continue moving east.
Alright,
you guys can get back to your men for a minute while we wait. It's going to be a sec.
Jawohl, danke, Herr Feldwebel.
Bathroom breaks, whatever you guys need to do.
It'll take me a while for a bathroom break.
I need to speak with you. Let's go to the Zook Troop location really quick.
Alright, we're going to be sitting here for a minute?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why stay here then?
Well, you already know. You can join us.
Oh, okay.
This is about the Hiwis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You already got that information, I'm guessing.
Shoot out by the Hatfield
Yeah,
yeah, same here. So I already spoke with Reiter. At the time, Schneider was in command, and Stoss about the incident.
What actually happened? Do you have the details of what actually happened? All I know is there was 3 dead Hiwis now.
Yeah, so what happened was, what they told me, they had 4 men approaching them through the fog with guns raised toward their positions. And one of the men on the line from Erste Gruppe opened fired without being told. And then the rest of the line in suit opened fired.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that'll happen. These Hiwis, I mean, they were semi-reliable and they do like to walk between the lines.
Yeah.
Should have made it clear that they were, we had Hiwis around here.
Yeah.
That's gonna fucking, that's gonna put a kink in our relations with them.
Yeah, it's gonna bite us in the ass. So, just wanted to make sure you were aware of that because, yeah, I already got chewed out by Hotfebelt. So, glad to hear you got chewed out too, so we're not alone.
Yeah.
We all got chewed out.
Yeah. But yeah, I did speak with them already.
Was
had
that,
to do my...
were there any remaining Hiwis still alive?
They had one that they captured and brought back. I don't know if he survived or not.
Oh, here comes the friendly suit.
Boy, let me move. And I was gonna say if I can move the. Never mind. They're off-roading.
Fucking figured out themselves. Lay about.
Yeah, they don't care.
Where were
about
they
the
last
trenches.
weekend when we asked them to hold the trenches for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of ticked off about that one.
They're down in Fair in the Sky enjoying the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beck.
Do we have any info on the
Nothing in
master if the master
particular.
is set up?
They've reached Mirella.
They've reached Morella? Okay. It'll take
Is the
probably
Messer
5
set
minutes
up?
to get down through there. Is Messer there? We just scouted a position for him. Really, the only place that we could find
is the hill.
Is the hill to the south.
Yes.
That functionally worked.
Here comes the second truck.
So they'll be setting up to the Sud. Then?
Yeah, directly to our Sud, basically past our
fucking find it, dude. Perfect. Hopefully those TV guards to the Sud don't take our
to
shit.
prepare on Hügel, just start firing. Then we can shift the fire up to the Werkstatt.
Yes, go ahead and start having them lobster shells there, soften it up for it. Once that's called in, Beck will form up and step off. We'll get in Schützenreihe. We'll lead them out. Wolf, would you stay with the Stug and make sure they're following along? They just need to basically follow the center of the line, find them firing positions and stuff, so they don't fall behind from our movement.
Yeah, you want to take the flare pistol then, if you're going to be in the front?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright.
In me back.
In me back.
Here you have a secondary red here. Have 4 whites if you need it.
I can't get in touch with Beeson.
I will take your P38.
What?
I could lob some rounds in from the IG. Just now.
I mean, whatever we can use to.
How do you actually tell what you're loading? There it is, red.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah. Did you get that fire mission in, Beck?
No, I can't get to him. We could lob some rounds onto...
The IG is better than nothing.
With the IG.
No, we're not gonna throw them on the IG. They're in the tank right now.
But
no,
it's in...
send
I mean, I could use it right now. Or is that breaking roleplay?
Breaking roleplay. You don't get your... Beck, you're funky. You don't get your hands dirty with things like shooting artillery.
Yeah, I should be in Sky right now.
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get everybody moving. Get the Zug on the move.
Yo.
Go fight Decline! Und Job Schmidt!
Jawohl!
Alright. We're gonna start this assault. We're gonna get in Zugenreihe. Following Zug Troop, we're gonna move off into our Feierstellung there on Zone 1. And from there, we will radio, make sure we got cooperation with the Romanians. We'll give the signal and we'll begin our assault. Alright?
Jawohl.
Jawohl. See you guys' positions on the hill. The plan is we're going to establish a base of fire, then the fighter's going to move up, assault the hill. Once they're out of sight on the hill, I'm going to send Drita in after you. Just try to push all the way across the face of the hill, establish a position on the crest of the hill, basically where Erste was last Sunday. Drita, you're basically going to be in your same position you were last week, holding up the northern flank. And I'm going to have the Stug swing in behind you guys and find a good position, alright?
Verstanden.
Alright, go ahead, get you guys in line, let's get going.
Dritte, Schützenreihe.
Zugenreihe.
I promise that's the last.
Zug Troop mit mir in Reihe. It's Weiter fall in behind us.
Okay, we'll wait for the Tug fall, but get to the back. And then guess
Could I still link up with Klein so you know you're connected?
Yo. We'll wait for you to pass and we'll move out a little bit.
Back radio to Bat 1, make sure they're ready to go. Marsh, marsh.
He crashed, he'll be back.
Yeah, the jump guy.
Oh.